There's a ton of speculation and rumors circulating about the much-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6. While some of these stories intrigue and excite, others simply breed misconceptions. Today, we cut through the noise and clear up the misunderstandings with a countdown of the 10 most popular myths surrounding the game. So get comfortable as we debunk these misconceptions in our video today. Number 1. GTA 6 set in Vice City. One of the most widely speculated myths about the much-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 is its potential setting, with legions of eager fans prophesying a return to Vice City, the vibrant, neon-drenched, Miami-inspired fictional location from previous editions of the game. This speculation primarily stems from Vice City's popularity among Grand Theft Auto's fan base and its prominent position in the series' lore and its pantheon of memorable locales. Additionally, Vice City's sun-soaked, 80s nostalgia-infused ambiance and its audacious depiction of its era's excesses seem ripe for a contemporary reimagining in a new installment of the series, adding further fuel to these rumors. While Rockstar Games, the franchise's developer, hasn't officially confirmed anything yet, intriguing hints have been dropped throughout the company's recent games and official statements that point towards a possible return to Vice City. Nonetheless, until official word from Rockstar descends, the notion of GTA 6 being set in Vice City remains a fascinating myth, captivating the imaginations of legions of gamers worldwide. That said, it's crucial to note that these are rumors and speculations, and we need to wait patiently for Rockstar Games to confirm its plans for GTA 6's setting. Number 2, GTA 6 will have a female protagonist. One of the most prevalent rumors surrounding the much-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 is that for the first time in the franchise's history, it will feature a female protagonist. This speculation has sparked heated debates among fans, stirring up both excitement and skepticism in the gaming community. While Rockstar Games, the developer of the Grand Theft Auto series, has not officially confirmed this information, it is an intriguing possibility. Rockstar has generally stuck to male leads in the previous installments, with multiple male protagonists in the 5th installment. The inclusion of a female protagonist would completely shake up the franchise's dynamic and make for a refreshing change. How the game would be crafted to accommodate this shift is a subject of curiosity and discussion. Would the female protagonist be designed as an anti-hero, similar to their male counterparts? Or would she exhibit a completely different personality and ethos? Would having a female lead change the storyline, the gameplay, or both? The addition of a female protagonist could greatly enrich the narrative and gameplay of Grand Theft Auto, introducing a completely new perspective to the franchise. On the other hand, it could also be a big risk for Rockstar, given the franchise's long history of male leads. But ultimately, the decision rests with Rockstar Games. Players eagerly await official confirmation or denial of this myth, as it will greatly impact the landscape and outcome of GTA 6. Until then, it remains a hopeful whisper on the gaming grapevine. Number 3, PS5 and Xbox Series X exclusivity. Amid the whirlpool of rumors and speculations about the highly anticipated GTA 6, one of the most intriguing is the claim that the game will be exclusive to PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles. While the allure of exclusivity and the enhanced capabilities of the new generation consoles may seem enticing, this is an assertion that requires a critical approach. When it comes to larger game developers like Rockstar Games, exclusivity is a risky maneuver. By limiting the game's availability to specific platforms, the number of potential customers drastically decreases. On top of this, not all gamers have made the transition to the new generation consoles due to availability issues and high prices. Moreover, Rockstar has a track record of releasing their flagship games on multiple platforms, and they've also been reaping the benefits of the PC market. Hence, a complete exclusivity towards new-gen consoles contradicts their previous modus operandi. However, it is likely that the game may initially release exclusively on PS5 and Xbox Series X before becoming available on other platforms. This could be part of a marketing strategy to drive sales of new consoles, or simply because the game's design and capabilities are better suited for these platforms. Alternatively, Rockstar might include certain exclusive content or features for the new-gen consoles, as it has done in the past. In light of this, while the idea of PS5 and Xbox Series X exclusivity holds some merit, it is important to separate the facts from myths. Rockstar is well known for its limited communication about upcoming releases, so it's best to take any non-official news with a grain of salt. Rest assured, though, when any concrete details emerge, gamers will be the first to know. Number 4, the game will feature time travel. Rumors circulating around the internet have raised interest and hopes among Grand Theft Auto fans with talk of a new potential feature in GTA 6, time travel. This time travel feature, if actually included in the game, could mark a radical shift from the traditional game mechanics of Grand Theft Auto. Time travel in GTA 6 would theoretically allow players to jump back and forth to different eras within the narrative. The timeline could range from the neon-lit 80s era of Vice City to the present day, or even into the future. This feature could lend itself to a greater diversity in missions, gameplay styles, vehicles, music, and more. Imagine completing a mission in a futuristic vehicle in the morning and basking in the 80s disco at Rudy's by evening. For instance, the character you're controlling could be living in the present or future, and due to some circumstances, they end up traveling back and forth in time. As a result, players get a feel of how Vice City, or the whole US, depending on where the game is set, evolved over the decades, introducing an entirely new layer to storytelling and world building. There's also potential for this feature to deepen characterization and plot development. Say, your character actions in different eras could cause ripple effects, altering the state of the game world in various time periods. This can bring forward several fresh plot directives and create a non-linear narrative, which is relatively new in Grand Theft Auto series. However, it's essential to bear in mind that these are just rumors, and Rockstar has not confirmed any such feature yet. So while the idea of time travel broadening the game's narrative and gameplay horizons is exciting, it is always wise to take such speculations with a grain of salt and patiently wait for official announcements. Number 5, entire US map will be playable. One of the exciting assumptions surrounding GTA 6 is the prospect that the entire US map will be playable in the game. This means, rather than being limited to a particular city like Vice City, San Andreas, or Liberty City, this game will allegedly offer players the opportunity to explore the entire country. If this turns out to be true, it could fundamentally change how players perceive and engage with the open-world nature of GTA. Regardless of if we're talking about bustling cityscapes or serene countryside sceneries, this would translate to more diverse architecture, a variety of landscapes, different cultures, and more demographics to interact with. The idea of crossing state lines while fleeing from the cops, or taking part in an elaborate mission that spans multiple territories, is understandably enticing for seasoned GTA fans and newcomers alike. However, creating a faithful representation of the entire United States is no small feat. Implementing every city, town, and roadside diner would require an enormous amount of resources and development time. It could also create issues with overall game quality and performance. Even though it's a tempting idea, the inclusion of the entire US could dilute the level of detail and immersion that Rockstar painstakingly embeds within their games. It's essential to recognize that Rockstar's talent lies in its ability to create detailed and realistic environments. Going for a broader but possibly shallower approach may not necessarily play to their strengths. At this point, it's all speculation until Rockstar makes an official announcement. The myth of the full US map is either an exciting game changer or an overwhelming aspiration. Only time will tell if the developers can or are willing to take on such an ambitious project. Number 6, co-op mode storyline playable. The idea of a cooperative co-op mode storyline in GTA 6 is certainly fascinating. If it becomes a reality, it would bring an entirely novel dimension to this gaming phenomenon. A co-op mode would mean players could team up with their friends or other players online to complete story missions. To give you a clearer picture, imagine tackling heists, shootouts, car chases, and various side quests, not as a lone wolf, but as a unified team. This mode could serve to stimulate more complex narratives and strategic dynamics. It could even potentially shape how the story progresses based on the actions and decisions of multiple players, not just one. In theory, this would give every playthrough a different flavor, as team composition and tactics could alter the course of the game. However, designing such a game system could prove challenging. Finding the balance between cooperative gameplay and a compelling narrative might be tricky, as the developers would need to ensure that the actions of every player matter equally to the storyline. Also, the fluctuation in the number of players, connectivity issues, or just differences in player skill could fragment the cohesive narrative experience. Developing a solid co-op mode, while maintaining the depth of single-player narrative that Rockstar games are renowned for, would definitely be a complex task. From a player's perspective, This myth of co-op mode storyline in GTA 6 lights a spark of excitement and immense anticipation. We would be able to share those adrenaline-pumping moments in an advanced, realistic world with our friends. Despite these potential challenges, there is no doubt that if Rockstar Games manages to integrate a successful co-op mode into their storyline, it would redefine the future of the Grand Theft Auto series and possibly of open-world games in general. Number 7, GTA 6 release date leaked. One of the most anticipated news about GTA 6 is its release date. Rumors, speculations, and supposed leaks about when this highly awaited game will hit the stores have become the talk of the town among enthusiastic gamers around the world. Recent uproar in the gaming community is because of a leak suggesting that Rockstar Games has already set GTA 6's release date. However, no credible sources or confirmed information are supporting this claim yet. The authority to announce the genuine launch date still lies precisely with the creators, Rockstar Games. To date, the only information revealed by the company is that GTA 6 is in the making, leaving fans eagerly hanging on for more detailed information. While this so-called leaked release date generated a lot of buzz, it's important to take these rumors with a grain of salt. Leaks like this can often be misleading, serving more to fuel the excitement and anticipation rather than providing accurate and reliable information. Speculative release dates also have the potential to set unrealistic expectations for gamers who have been patiently waiting for the launch of GTA 6. These false leaks might end up causing disappointment, leading to negatively biasing gamers even before the game is officially out. Regardless of the rumors and speculations, the truth remains that the official release date of GTA 6 is a closely guarded secret by Rockstar Games. Until a confirmed announcement is made by the company, fans will just have to keep theorizing and making educated guesses about when they'll finally be able to step into the shoes of the game's female protagonist and traverse through an expanded Vice City and beyond. Number 8, you can play as a cop. A prominently compelling rumor swirling around the fan base for GTA 6 is that the game will allow players to take on the role of a cop. While the Grand Theft Auto series has always exhibited a blend of lawlessness, crime, and chaos, introducing this aspect of gameplay would mark a significant departure from previous versions of the game. If this rumor is true, it would present an unparalleled opportunity for more diversified gameplay and an instant draw for players who would be fascinated to experience the game from the police perspective. Playing as a cop could also allow for a different viewpoint on the plot, incorporating a new dynamic into the game. Missions could potentially range from routine patrolling to high-speed chases, solving crimes, and engaging in tactical police operations. There's a wealth of potential here, with players being able to assume different law enforcement roles such as detective, SWAT member, or regular beat cop. There's no doubt that this would add a new layer of depth to Grand Theft Auto, potentially offering players a break from the constant spree of illegal activities that typically dominate the GTA atmosphere. The speculations also suggest that there could be a unique storyline specifically designed for the cop role, with its own missions and challenges. Of course, as with all rumors, until Rockstar Games officially releases more information on GTA 6, it remains to be seen if players will actually have the opportunity to enforce the law rather than break it. But the prospect of this gameplay twist certainly adds to the already high anticipation for the upcoming game. Number 9, GTA 6 to be set in London. Despite a persistent rumor that GTA 6 will be set in London, it's safe to say that this is most likely just that, a rumor. While it's true that an earlier game in the franchise, Grand Theft Auto London 1969, was set in the UK's capital city, the core GTA series has always been heavily rooted in its parody of American culture and cities. Given the series' tendency to satirize American excess and crime in cities such as the LA-based Los Santos, the Miami-inspired Vice City, and the NY-esque Liberty City, it seems unlikely that Rockstar would uproot this distinctly American franchise and transplant it to London. Could a jump across the pond to London provide exciting new opportunities for satire and storytelling? Absolutely. And it's undeniable that many players would be thrilled at such a prospect. But given Rockstar's historical preferences and the fan base's expectations, it might be wise to take this rumor with a grain of salt. Remember, the developers aim to capture and lampoon American life and culture in a way that resonates with a global audience. This would undoubtedly prove to be a more challenging task in London, a city that, while global and multicultural, isn't quite as internationally iconic or hyperbolically symbolic as the US settings we're accustomed to within the GTA universe. That said, this isn't to dismiss entirely the idea of a GTA game set in London. It's just that such a radical departure from the franchise's traditions at this critical juncture in its history seems decidedly improbable. But as with all things GTA 6, we'll simply have to wait and see. Number 10. Dan Houser's departure delayed GTA 6. Dan Houser, co-founder of Rockstar Games and head writer on almost all their games, including the highly successful Grand Theft Auto series, shocked the gaming world when he announced his departure from Rockstar in February 2020. The company has since been tight-lipped on how exactly his departure affected the development of their games, leaving much room for speculation for the fans. One of the more common theories making the rounds is that Houser's exit has delayed the making of the long-awaited GTA 6. As anyone familiar with the series knows, the Grand Theft Auto games are notable for their intricate storytelling. The stories are laden with complex characters, impressive dialogue, and immense world detail, all of which were heavily influenced by Houser's writing. His departure leaves a gaping hole in the creative department of Rockstar. It's plausible to believe that this change could have caused a delay in the production of GTA 6, as the team had to adjust to his absence. It's necessary to point out that game development is a heavily involved process that takes years to complete. Therefore, Houser's departure likely had some impact on GTA 6's development timeline, but to what extent remains ambiguous. Until we get official word from Rockstar Games, though, everything is pure conjecture. What is certain is that GTA fans all over the globe eagerly await any news on GTA 6. Until that time, we can only speculate and hold our breath for the next installment in this iconic series. Remember, nothing is officially confirmed until it's announced by Rockstar Games themselves. We hope you enjoyed our roundup of the top myths surrounding GTA 6. Don't forget to hit that like button if the video added value and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Remember, not everything you hear about GTA the 6th of May be true, and only time will reveal the reality. Thanks for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.